Hey all of you, and welcome to my review of Star Wars The Force Unleashed. This is me, the Sparrow123. Let's begin with the storyline. It takes place between episode 3 and 4, which means between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. It's a totally untold story written by George Lucas, so it's very, very new. You shouldn't have heard of it before, and yeah, very nice. Twists and plots in the game. Normally, you should be surprised from, oh, I didn't see that coming. Total new characters like General Coda and Proxy who play a kind of big role in the game. There are two different endings, the light and the dark side, which give two total different endings, which is nice. The DLC or Ultimate Set Edition gives more to your game, so if you don't have it, I recommend to get the Ultimate Set Edition. The gameplay, the positive thing is many different force powers and combos like the force powers, first push, lightning, grip, repulse, and many more. There are also force talents which increase your talents of the force, duh, and force combos which give you more combos with the force powers, duh. There's very, very smooth gameplay. You will normally get quick hand in the game, so you normally should directly could play it. Cool objective and unlockables like the holocrons, which is nice. You can collect those in each level. It has trophies, which is nice because this game was made before the rule of every game needs to have trophies of the PS3. And so they added it in later, which is nice. So yeah, now you have trophies with it. The difficulties are actually difficult. If you play on Apprentice, you will have an easy time, but if you play on Sith Lord, you'll have a very difficult time. Sometimes, the negative thing is there are invisible walls. Like an example, if you double jump off a cliff to a platform, and suddenly you bumps against something, which is an invisible wall, then you fall down and you die and you got to start all over again. And also, it slows down when too intensive, which means if you kill too many enemies or the PS3 or Xbox or whatever console can't handle it anymore and will slow down your game for a few more seconds. Now the graphics, the positive thing is the graphics are very very nice. They are so real, they are very nice. And the clips, like the scenes, little cutscenes, are almost like a movie. It's like you're sitting in a theater and watching a movie. It's very nice. It looks very real for a game of 2008. The negative thing about the graphics is the sound sometimes becomes unhearable when the computer or proxy is talking and you walk in another room. Proxy becomes unhearable and you can't hear it anymore, which is annoying. And sometimes it's a bit glitchy, the graphics. What I mean with that is suddenly you see something and suddenly it disappears and you come towards it, it suddenly reappears again, which is a little glitch, but still very nice graphics. My personal opinion about the game is just awesome. It's a very nice Star Wars game, one of the best in my opinion. Now, the Force Unleashed is really unleashing the Force. You have the Force Repulse and the Force Lightning, who are one of the best Force powers you have in this game. But there are others. The graphics and music are very, very awesome in my opinion. The crew of LucasArts has done a very great job. If you have the DLC or set edition, it's even more epic. It's really, really enjoyable if you have the DLCs or the set edition. If you buy them separately or you got the set edition itself, you got some extra levels and it's even more cooler in the game. The negative thing is the glitches are way too annoying. Sometimes you can't, if you were listening very carefully and suddenly it disappears, you have to read it again and then it disappears and you have to watch the cutscene again. It's sometimes annoying. And you die quickly, which I mean by that, not that you're bad or anything, but I force jumped first and then pressed L1, which means press forward a little bit. a little jump forward, and suddenly, um, I my camera moved to a different angle, and my character, Starkiller, was suddenly out of the path and fall into a pit, and I died, which was annoying. Then let's have a look back to the game.
You were weak when I found you. Now your hatred has become your strength. At last, the dark side is your ally.
You are one of Vader's spies.
I bring Darth Vader's enemies to justice.
Vader thinks he's turned you, but I can sense your future. And Vader won't always be your master.
Poor boy. The Sith always betray one another.
You're still loyal to Vader, after he branded me a traitor.
There's much conflict in you. Your feelings for your new allies are growing stronger. Do not forget that you still serve me.
Now the scores are pretty good. Let's see here. The story is 9 out of 10. It's a very nice storyline. It's totally new and you would very like it. Now the gameplay is 7.5 out of 10. It could be better, but it's because of the glitches and everything. And the graphics are 7.5 out of 10, which is a very good game. Very good graphics, which means the total is 24 out of 30 or 7 out of 10. It's a very good game. Now let's hear to the verdict. The verdict is it's just a fantastic game, really enjoyable. If you have a PS3 or Wii or Xbox, I would recommend to get this game if you don't have it. I recommend to get this game because you won't regret it. It's not that super long game, but you would really enjoy it. It's a very good game. You wouldn't regret it if you bought it. It's like not that much anymore if you go to your local game shop if they have it. And yeah, so hope you have enjoyed this review and see you guys all next time for another next review. See you guys later.